Let's be honest, for a lot of marketing teams right now, AI feels a little bit like the Wild West. Everyone's got a tool, everyone's experimenting, but there's no real map. It's kind of chaotic. So today, we're going to change that. We're going to draw the map, showing you how to move from all those scattered one-off AI uses to a powerful, cohesive system that actually gives your team a serious advantage.
And just so you know where this fantastic blueprint is coming from, this explainer is drawn directly from Chapter 10 of the Prompt Engineering for Marketing Professionals tutorial by Virtualization Options LLC.
So, does this picture sound familiar? You've got one person using an AI to draft blog posts. Another is using a different one for social media captions. And maybe someone else is just trying to figure out what a prompt even is. It's chaos, right? And that chaos means you're leaving a ton of efficiency, consistency, and frankly, raw power on the table. That is the exact problem we are here to solve.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First up, we're going to talk about a big mindset shift, viewing AI as a core system, not just another tool. Then we'll get our hands dirty and actually build a workflow. From there, it's all about the people, training, and adoption. We'll also cover how to keep up with this crazy pace of change, and we'll wrap it all up with some key principles to guide you. So let's start with this foundational idea. A lot of us treat AI like a hammer. You pick it up when you need to bang out a quick email or an idea, but the real lasting advantage comes when you build the whole workshop. It's about integrating AI deep into your operations so it becomes a system that's designed to supercharge, not replace your team's judgment and creativity.
All right, with that new mindset, let's get into the how. We're done with theory. It's time for a practical, 6-step blueprint you can literally start using tomorrow. This is all about weaving AI into the very fabric of your day-to-day marketing, creating a process that actually lasts.
And here it is, this 6-step workflow. You start by just identifying where AI can actually make a difference. Then, you develop standard prompts. This part's huge. Next, you train your team. Step 4 is critical. Implement human review processes. And finally, you measure your impact, and then you iterate, you improve. It's a living, breathing cycle that just keeps getting better.
Now, if you only take away 2 things from this whole workflow, make it these 2. First, creating a shared library of killer prompts is an absolute game changer. It ensures quality and saves so much time. And the second one? It's completely non-negotiable. A human being must always review and approve AI-generated content before it goes out the door. This protects your brand, period.
Okay, we've got the blueprint for the system. But, a brilliant system that sits on a shelf is worthless. The next part is arguably the most important because it's all about people. Your success is going to hinge entirely on how well your team actually adopts these new ways of working, and that all starts with smart training.
Listen, you can't just throw a new tool at your team and say, good luck. You need a real structure. Everybody gets the foundations, the basics, the security rules, the quality standards. But then you specialize. Content creators get different training than campaign managers. You have hands-on sessions with real projects. And for those who get really into it, you give them advanced techniques to let them fly.
So how do you actually get people on board and excited? Here's the playbook. Start with a few clear, easy wins. Build that prompt library we keep talking about. And find your internal champions. The enthusiasts who can help pull their colleagues along. Oh, and this is huge. Celebrate the wins. Share them. It builds incredible momentum. And be sure to tackle any concerns head-on while showing people the real value. Like, hey, this just saved us 5 hours this week. And I love this quote because it just nails it. The real goal here isn't getting people to log into a new app. It's about building a shared sense of confidence and skill across the whole team, where the tech just becomes the engine for better, more creative work.
Okay, so you've built a system. The team is trained and on board. You can just kick back and relax now, right? Ha, not a chance. AI is moving at light speed. This isn't a one-and-done project. It's a full-on commitment to always be learning, always be adapting.
Staying ahead of the curve takes a real strategy. You've got to follow the people building these tools, join communities to see what's actually working for other marketers, and, this one is so important, you have to block off time on your calendar just to play, just to experiment. And things like internal show and tell sessions, they're an amazing way to level up the whole team all at once.
And that really brings us to a crucial mindset shift. Being great at AI today gives you no guarantee you'll be great at it 6 months from now. It's not like learning to ride a bike. It's more like learning a new language. You have to keep practicing and picking up new vocabulary to stay fluent.
All right, let's pull all these threads together. We've talked about the mindset. We've talked about the practical workflow. Now, let's zoom out to your guiding philosophy. Think of these as the North Star principles that will keep you on track and make sure your AI efforts are smart, sustainable, and strategic for years to come.
Here it is, your final checklist. Start small and build on your wins. Protect your company's data like it's gold. Never, ever skip the human review step. Share what you learn. Always stay curious. And maybe the most important one, focus on strategy. The whole point of using AI to save time on the small stuff is to free up your brain power for the big picture thinking AI can't do, which brings us to our final thought.
So I'll leave you with this. At the end of the day, AI isn't just another productivity hack. It's a strategic tool that gives you back your most precious, non-renewable resource, time. The real question, the real opportunity in front of all of us, is deciding how we're going to spend that time. How will you reinvest it to become more strategic, more creative, and build deeper relationships with your customers?